I think I got any new spells. Oh yeah, we got this one. So it grants unholy protection and primal protection and divine protection. It's a range 4 area though, so it's only gonna hit. It's gonna miss one person, which is gonna be Charlea. I'm not crazy over it. I don't think I'll ever cast it, so save the resources. Let's go talk to this cow. Where is the cow? Ah, crap. There's also a quest over there that I didn't do, actually. One that I'd like to do. Ah, you return, laden with the required comestible. I see. Though I don't recall Yudes being quite so gray. Yudes turned. It happened before we got there. The cow flicks her head back in a dramatic display of emotional tumult. Oh, is there any other to whom the fate hand could be more cruel? All the suffering of Nevendar is nothing compared to what I must endure. I release you from my service. Take your payment and go. I demand solitude while I grieve for myself. You accept the payment and ride on. It all happened so quickly, it isn't until much later you ask yourself how she'd paid you, or where she was keeping the payment. Blessed stick of the bovine. I kind of want to reload just to see if I would actually fight them as cows. Alright, so I'm going to have to fight this because I want to do that quest. So let's just do... those... That actually has intelligence on it. Can you believe it? Actually, nope. Never mind. It was almost there. Not quite good enough. What is this bovine staff? Can't beat him. Eat him. Oh, man. You silly, silly game. Alrighty, you... Burning and... Oh, wait, no. Wow, that's actually pretty nice. Wouldn't mind having a Draco Lich on my squad for that. It'd save me a spell cast. On certain fights. If I can move right here, I would be happy. Not quite. This, I should have moved back one. The teamwork bonus.
That's better. You're done.
Okay.
They smell delicious.
Move right here. Killing this guy causes a nice little chain reaction that will probably kill a lot of people.
I'm going to have fun. Fight me. Turn your god into shame.
You did not die. What a sucker. We'll accept the consequences for our actions later. Goodbye, Charlea. Dragon is still alive. Dragon's gonna die. Dragon is dead. Lost my U2.
Don't be afraid.
When you play with bone golems, sometimes people just explode and die. Just how it is.
Death does not wait. You cannot fight death. Let me show you my teeth.
Die. Die.
The Liberator reigns. Succumb me.
Sucker. Take that 1, 2, 3, 4 damage.
Fire!
I think I'm gonna resurrect my people on this fight. Maybe I should have went right there.
Oh, no! I feed on your agony.
to me, children.
But of course.
Not that spell book. Over here? Question mark? Yep. Let's resurrect a magma dragon.
Stand down. Stand down. Meet your fate.
You cannot fight death.
I thirst for your blood.
Nom 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 nom.
Shame. I have so many arrows left.
Let's resurrect again. Our Aranyas.
No need to thank me.
Let me show you my teeth.
We got plenty of turns on you. Or resurrection.
No need to thank me. I thirst for your blood.
Alright. We've got everybody that we care about. So if this thing lives until Charlea's turn, until Charlea can get resurrected, as a matter of fact, we'll go ahead and move you back. That's fine. Probably dead anyways, though. It's fine. We got everybody that matters. No, we don't even need to do anything for her. As you approach the campsite, you first met the bard Matthew. A weight presses on you. All right, this is where you met the talented bard who makes you laugh. You're allowed to have other funny friends. I'm not threatened. Ori, look. Campsite is eerily still before you. His loot, it's been smashed. Maybe it was trampled, or he was defending himself. The grass is trampled flat, stains of blood in the dirt. Looks like a whole murder of necromancers marched through here, but the blood is at Matt's. These look like his clothes, not that he was known for wearing shirts. They're in tatters, but I can't tell if they've been cut or are those claw marks. We have to find him. This might still be nothing. Abby, he's gone. No, it's a joke. It's just a joke. There's a trail. Trackers take point. The blood was spilled by him when he was still living. It leads past the bridge. My falcons say his trail leads past Equisheim, but then they lose sight of it. All right, everyone. You heard the Liberator. We're looking for the bard. Let's move. Grab that quest here in a minute. Gotta work our way through all these undead. Oh, we can conquer. Conquer you? Yep. Can we conquer you? Nice. Can't retreat from it. Because I ran into it too many times. Excellent. Wow, look at that garbage. Quick save. I'll take that. The Keeper of the Dark Cathedral before you greets you happily. Ah, the Twilight Twins, how good of you to return to us in the lowly plains of widows. Deet. Tell me why the undead are marching toward this church. Bethrazin gains power from the zeal of his disciples. Deet smiles, a wide, wet smile. If you'd like to know what I mean by zeal, by all means follow me inside. Lead the way, but if this is a trap, I will feed you to the second woken, understood? You can't threaten a man with that which he most desires, but certainly it is understood. You step through the dark mouth of the church and into the cavernous nave. Throngs of undead and demons kneel quietly on the stone. I'll even let you do the honors. When you're ready, announce the beginning of the ritual. Or you think to yourself, you call for your troops and end this bizarre affair right now. These are the victims that died in Port Grimard's plague. Tell me why they're here. To honor their dread queen and the passions of the Fire Lord. I don't understand why the dead aren't trying to kill me, not that I'm complaining. Chaos is the preferred way to honor the gods, but it is by no means the only way. This church and the worshippers feeding it have moved beyond such things. Surprised to see you standing here alive. I would not be, though Bethrazin recognized greatness in me and gave me the gift of immortality. My blood is thick. You said the undead here are to honor Mortis and Bethrazin. Soon, chosen servants of Bethrazin will indulge themselves with these bodies. All these bodies, using every part of these bodies. They honor the gods, but to do so is an honor. I'm not announcing anything until you tell me what happens next. We are second woken and demon, torn apart but two halves of a whole, like you, Nephilim. At your command, we give ourselves over to one another, body, spirit, bone, tongue, all of it. In return, the gods nourish us. Enough talk. Worshippers, let your ritual begin. Show the gods your zeal. The air thins as portals to demonic realms open, spilling powerful demons into the sea of writhing limbs and groping fingers, sucking other demons away. Deet gestures to you. He beckons you to join them in this carnal feast. This is a fully, like, enclosed art. All the other ones have been hollow? Alright, this is the one time that I'm going to do it. Oh, and I got an achievement for it. A demonic champion finds their way to you, then another. You lose count of demons and dead as you intertwine. You hold them down. You are in turn held down. Every part of every body is engaged, punished, worshipped, used. To be hurt and to hurt. Everything is such a terrible pleasure. Above the moans and calls of the ritual, you hear Deet screaming himself into being, calling on Bethrezin and Mortis for their love and degradation. When you emerge from the cathedral, Orion looks at you with concern and eager anticipation. Back and no visible bite marks, I assume you endeared yourself to them. When do I not? Now, let's get out of here. It's one thing to see it, but I'd really rather not hear what's going on in there. There we go. I was going to say no, undead. They're really making this go by really slow. Summon Bone Golem. Alright, that's everything. Alright, so before I lose standing, we're going to put that there. Alright, so... Really? You pretend to be repulsed at the sight of these pants, but you're feeling something else entirely. Yeah, How about, disappointed? These pants are freaking awful. Really? Near the gold mines, you find a shambling horde, all seemingly lost and confused. There, among the tangle of bodies, you see Matthew. His many wounds ooze black bile and clotted blood. He glares past you into nothing, occasionally weeping bloody tears. He gurgles at you but cannot speak. They've taken his voice. Matthew, no. He gurgles at you again. You hold his shaking hands. There's still hope, young fiend. I hear him. Bide a moment. I can conjure his thoughts, if only for a moment. Ejimar's mastery is strong. With little more than a wave, you feel a connection forged. Touching the dead mind of Matthew is sickening. Flashes of images and struggle. Drowning in a thick, baleful water, it wants to drown you, a pain in your chest, then at your throat, fingers snapping as you flail. It lasts only a second, and yet is endless. You came. Our time together may not last very long, Matt. We must speak quickly. Maybe there's a way we could free you from this. There must be a way. Not this time. Whether I want freedom or not, there's no liberating me from this cage. Not this time, Avi. You feel as though there's a light between you, shining light on the path from your mind to his. But the light dims. You were safe in the lows. I don't understand why you came back here. I rode with everyone when the plains called on the lows for help. I knew you'd come. I wanted to show you I'm not just some loser. I'm brave like you. You feel as though there's a light between you, light shining in the mind to his, but the light dims. Your throat. Is that how you died? They rose up, Avi, from everywhere. Suddenly, I was trampled, pressed into the river. I turned to push them off me. Then I felt their teeth. You feel as though there's a light between... Oh, okay, blah, blah, the light dims. I don't care about do you love me. Who cares about that? Who cares about if you feel pain? Look like you're in pain. I feel fear and hunger and rage. I feel like I'm shrinking inside those feelings, like I'm losing myself. The way we spoke, the way you managed to always be around, I always felt. You felt I loved you. And you were right. Since the day I was born, playing together in the lows, meeting years later in the plains, Varanta Or, the path, every place in between. I've loved you the entire time. I was just too much of a coward to say it. Light between you fades, where once you saw him, you now only see darkness. You are brave, Matthew, so brave. Through the darkness, a final, harried cry. A cry for mercy, a cry for an end. Can't leave you like this. I'm sorry, Matthew. Wow. Just one. I'll do you the courtesy of killing you myself.
Face your death. Alien forever.
Deuces. You draw Rift. A look of relief passes momentarily across your decimated friend. We'll hear your songs again one day. You remember him as a boy, sun-kissed and laughing, a million songs and rhymes, golden light of summers that seem to go on, till the four heavens. Your arm rises and falls, the mechanics of a battle-hardened expert. You gather wood and arrange the stones, his pyre burns alone. If there are tears on your cheeks that night as you stand lone vigil over the fading embers, only you will ever know. Tights of the Troubadour. They better have intelligence on them. Or else I'm going to the four heavens to annihilate you. Alright, they do. Grants immunity to afraid. Grants immunity to afraid to allies and inspired to allies. Inspired is either one whatchamacallit or two whatchamacallits. This is insane. Absolutely insane. That 20% crit chance, I might be able to get rid of that now. I lose that 10% evasion and 50% less damage, but let's see. Yep, I can do that. Might be able to... We could maybe get rid of crit on the hood. What would I want to do? It's immunity to taunted. That would be quite nice. +1 movement would also be quite nice. A little bit of power and HP, also nice. I think we'll go with that for right now. This will help out my damage significantly in the opening rounds. Ooh, we got max resistance right there. Alright, let's go upgrade our new pants. Look at that. Alright, so we can start looking for other equipment now. Helm specifically, we can go for intelligence, constitution, and just whatever else. So that's kind of nice. Yeah, I'll take that. Let's see. It's probably not necessary. Think we have any new spells? Oh yeah, summon Bone Golem. At least 3 units must be in the graveyard. Meh. There's 3 units in the graveyard. I've already won. Unless it's a boss fight, I guess. Is there any more quests in that area? We're not going to do that quest. Can I, like, abandon this? No? Oh, revealed. We're a little ways away from this one, unfortunately, and we're never going to get it for that, but there's still a chance that we can get this for the undead. Counselor Ori at your service. We head for the Queen's Nest. So now we're going to be helping out the undead here. The twisted trunks and grasping roots of the dead forest gradually thin as you climb over to rougher ground. The air is unnaturally still and heavy, stinking bitterly of mud and the distant wafting sweetness of mana. Even now, after all these years, closeness to the Dread Queen makes your skin shudder.
Queen's Nest. It's a little quiet for an invasion.
Can you not hear her? Kill in heathens. Bring me their false prophet.
None shall be reborn. Devour them all.
Hey, you alright?
A second woken in your party nod affirmatively.
Just the same, I wouldn't mind if we kept this mission short. So, the Legion of the Damned on one side, Mortis on the other. What's the plan?
I know you've had issues with the undead in the past, but they did not choose their master. Before we can liberate them from Mortis's oppression, we have to save them from the legions.
We've tried helping the Hordes before. It hasn't always gone our way.
We got this far by being stubborn, Ori. I see no need to stop. Now let's find out what's happening here.
Hello, friend. Actually move kind of quick. $59. A miasma of power shimmers between you and the passages into the foothills. A battalion of legionaries spread before the pulsing aurora in a defensive position. Oddly, the ring of demons are guarding both inwards and outwards, towards the Hex and away from it.
Child of Harris, I am Eligos. We met at the Whisperer's Banquet in Hurek, where you bore witness to my demise.
If you're here, that means you sailed on the Helzadin successfully. This is a far more public venue than your last one.
Indeed.
Queen's Nest remained invisible to all but the Second Woken since the Seventh Epoch. Explain how you found it.
Nevendar is in ruins, and so are its gods. In the chaos, Bethrazen pried open the shadow Mortis casts. He commands that we seize the opportunity. Mortis's council cowers inside, protecting their dear queen. We will earn what rotted old blood remains.
The miasma blocking the path. I've seen magic like it before.
Be glad you don't feel it. Even from here, it's like my skin is trying to peel from my bones.
The barrier burns, and yet it calls to me.
The hex our mage rites have cast undoes the curse of undeath permanently. It unbinds the necrotic energy from the meat it inhabits. For now, we have them penned inside the castle. In time, we will draw the barrier in, like a noose, and reduce them all to bones and rot.
I want through this barrier.
Even for the daughter of Harris, that is madness. Those that remain of the Council of Six are trapped within. Do not underestimate their power. They have ruled for epochs. We will lay siege and crush them within the barrier.
So I could fight him. Will I get undead reputation for it, though? Probably not.
The daughter of Horus marches on the orders of Bethrazen to enter Queen's Nest. You dare question her?
A look of sheer terror washes over the demons within earshot.
We mean no disrespect, Daughter of Iron. Please, tell Bethrazen we only sought to serve.
Cross me again, and you'll be telling him yourself.
The Archmandrite nods reluctantly.
Part the barrier. The Child of Iron may enter.
The shimmer fades as the demon magi allow a sliver of the hexed field to fall. Behind, undead spring forth, fueled by desperation and converging on the gap in the field like vultures on carrion. Then a rustle from the trees behind you, and you realize the hex field is not only keeping the undead inside, it kept the undead outside from returning home.
Ready our defenses! We're surrounded!
Troops, support the Second Woken! Tear down this wall!
Locos! Alrighty, so you help out the homies, you do Sokovu stuff. Aranyas are going to be annoying. There's a little bit of healing potential here. I guess we could swap like so. There is blinding potential here, though. Maybe we go like that instead. And then like that. You have counterattacks, yeah. I'd really like to not get counterattacked. You also have thorns. So if I move right here, I'm definitely going to be feeling the pain.
No need to thank me. You're mine.
Feel the dread. You look succulent. I will feast on this one.
Nice. I didn't think you'd be able to reach over there. Dragons could probably kill you.
Pathetic thing.
Okay, that's disappointing. Maybe we'll have the dragons go after you instead.
Glory will be mine.
Pathetic thing.
They're healing like suckerfoos. And they're trying to make me famous. Wait, right here would have been a little bit more damage.
First your body, then your mind. I want this one's soul.
Nice.
We are infinite.
Oh yeah, you do have an attack like that, don't you?
Stand down. Face your death. The old ways must die.
Wow, you lived. You lucky sucker.
My arrows hunger. Ha!
Fight me.
Jesus. Not really necessary. You spill from the battle into the hinterland of Mortis's kingdom. No living creatures stir. The air reeks of rot and age.
I'm coming, my queen.
I seem to have reason to say this a lot, but that probably could have gone better. Is everyone all right, at least?
If by all right you mean inside the hive of the most deadly race to have ever existed, then sure, we're all right. As for me personally, I can imagine one or two places I'd rather be.
I know you don't like the Mori, but freed from Mortis's grasp, the undead can be powerful allies.
If the Council aren't too distracted by the siege, I assure you, they'll be hunting us down.
Just promise me you'll get us out of here alive. Regret later, act now only works if there's a later.
Then we need allies. There must be a way to turn the remaining members of the Council against Mortis. So, that's what we do.
You lightly clap Orion on the back with a friendly hand, hoping he doesn't notice the trembling fear in your fingertips. Somewhere here, Mortis the Dread Queen, the goddess of death, lurks, watching, drawing you in. Alright, get away from me. Impending doom. Oh dear, what do we have going on here? Find the lost one. Find Abaddon. Confront Stormbringer or flee. Find the Whisperer. Find the Defiler. Why is everything here so high level? Grr. 61? Are you kidding me? Alright, what the heck is going on here? Was there nowhere else to go over there? Let's double check. Who's fighting over that? Dead or Legion dudes. 57s, they'll have to wait. This is going on for a lot longer than I thought it would. $75. Secret entrance. Secret entrance into what? I guess I'm here, so I should do something. I think it's almost time for me to get a new selection of mercenaries. We did pick up a new spell. Impending Doom. Inflicts cursed poison and bleeding on targets. That's not good. Maybe if it did giga damage, then maybe I'd be with that. Impending Doom. Suck of foos. We did pick up some new stuff. Probably stuff that I need to disassemble. Picked up some of this. Let's see, so we do have the boss damage one. Alright, only 8 more points. 8 more levels. Only 8. Alright, this is probably going to be a slightly early mark, but we're going to do it here.